Don't you just love 2-day shipping? By now, your stuff should have arrived. First things first is these grow bags. Now, here's the soil that I like to use, and believe it or not, it was one of the cheapest ones I found. There's multiple ways that we could do this. Have some mulch, put some mulch down the bottom, and that way you don't use as much soil. Get out your stress. Here's something to know that's important is that you need to know exactly when your first frost date is. Way to figure that out, put in your zip code and then say frost date, and it'll tell you when you should suspect it. I'm in Pennsylvania zone 6B, and my average frost date is about middle of October. So I know I have roughly around 90 days before we might have some issues. Now, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I cheated a little bit. So for me, I actually went out and got myself a nice little tomato plant because I already know that I don't have enough days to start a tomato from seed. But depending on where you are at, maybe say Texas or something like that, you could probably start a tomato. Let's go ahead and put our first one in. You wanna rough all of this up, right down that bottom, up to the base of the plant where the pot was. And that's it for that tomato. I got the Better Bush Determinate the tomato. Sure, within 68 days after planting, we should be able to get a nice little harvest. I want to get as much into one small space as possible. So we're also going to put in some basil, which is going to be in our herb packet. So you're going to take it and you're just going to sprinkle a few seeds. These are super tiny. So we're just going to sprinkle a few of them on top and just lightly scratch right into the surface, just like that. Same thing with the sweet basil. We'll do that on the other side. This is the sweet basil, also a super tiny seed, but you only need a few seeds to germinate. And yes, we may get too much. All right, and one other thing I really like to put in with my tomatoes, the carrots are gonna go right here tucked behind the tomato. We're just gonna do a thin row right here in there and then lightly cover them over. And just like that, you've already started your first garden. Come back tomorrow and we'll plant another.